The boy knocked his bike seat crooked, then immediately, and without hesitation, he ripped it off and threw it away. For the ultimate weight reduction, anything unrelated to speed had to go. But this came with an obvious downside: he'd completely lose any chance to rest. With 7 kilometers left to the finish line, his teammates behind him wore complex, grave expressions. They knew this man was about to go all out again. To close the 200-meter gap, his opponents had opened up. Naruko furiously pounded his legs that were already pushed to their absolute limit, then began his desperate sprint. Finally, through relentless effort, he started closing the distance bit by bit, down to just 60 meters. Naruko's eyes blazed with determination. Just hold on, and victory would be within reach. In the final 50 meters, Naruko pedaled with everything he had. Success was right there, but suddenly his body came to a complete stop. The severe overload had caused him to instantly lose consciousness. As the unconscious Naruko swayed and was about to collapse, Imazumi immediately rushed forward and caught him. At that moment, Naruko regained consciousness. Remembering his mission wasn't complete, he shakily gripped the handlebars once more and struggled to get back up. He had to keep the promise he made, no matter what, even if it meant breaking both his legs. Seeing this man with iron-like willpower before him, Imazumi reached out his hand. He was completely won over by this man's spirit. No words were needed. That hand said everything. Sakamichi behind them felt the same way. He put everything into his fist and delivered a powerful punch, full of meaning to Naruko, letting him feel his teammates' resolve. Naruko exploded into another sprint. Even though his maxed-out legs kept tearing at his nerves, even though breathing was becoming difficult, as long as he had even a shred of consciousness left, he absolutely wouldn't allow himself to stop here. Even if it meant burning everything he had, he was willing to pay that price. After this desperate pursuit, Naruko finally reached Midosuji's rear wheel, his incredibly determined gaze simply mesmerizing. Midosuji couldn't believe his eyes. This damn guy actually still had the strength to catch up to him.
追いついた。しかし、そのはずや。
Naruko kept asking his teammates if they'd caught the enemy, because his all-out sprint had left him nearly blind. But he could vaguely sense Midosuji was right beside him. After getting confirmation, Naruko quietly dropped back. He had given everything to once again put his team in the best possible position. Whether in victory or defeat, it had to be done with style. That was Shokichi Naruko's way. Both his willpower and his body had been pushed to the absolute limit of limits.
あとは、しかし、小野田くん、持っていけ、ゴールまで。わいからの、根性注入や。決まれよ、派手に